And there, Charles, hello. Good to see you, my friend. Hi again. Hello. Oh, let me kill that sound. Y'all can still hear me. The echo's gone. Mostly, I wanted to come on and talk about this pour that I've got sitting on the turntable there. Hope Venture, Great Scott, Mad. Good afternoon, all of you. But this pour that we've got going around on the turntable there is something that I poured yesterday, day before yesterday. Orda, how are you? We're going to auction that off on Ida's show on Friday after trivia. So it'll probably be 9:30, something like that. But I'm not going to receive the payment for it. It's going to go straight to St. Jude's. But it's an 48 gram pour. So a little over an ounce and a half. It's the number one. I'm keeping the P for myself. But actually, number one is much better because I noticed a couple of things when I was cleaning up the P, and I adjusted a couple of things in my setup, and number one is just absolutely gorgeous. You can't see seam lines on it anywhere. At 48 grams, Charles, it's going to have a reserve on it of $100. But again, not a penny of it's going to me. You're going to pay directly to St. Jude's. But just kind of kicking off the season. We're really almost 6 months away from the big auction. But Friday's my birthday, and I got to celebrate. And so this is my idea for celebrating. And let me see if I can get this other camera. Yeah, for some reason let me turn it off and turn it back on. But I can bring it down here under the microscope. And I don't know why it's not registering on here. But well, Charles, I got to do something to celebrate. And then after we do that, I'm going to go over to Traverse City and go salmon fishing with a friend of mine. Oh, there it is. And there it goes off of. It does not want to use. Oh, there it is. Let me see if I can raise this up. Try to get that whole thing in there. And yeah, that camera just doesn't. For some reason, it loses connection all the freaking time. It just won't keep it. Come on. Now come over here. I don't know what happened. There we go. My connection just doesn't want to stay connected, I guess. I don't know. But she's a pretty piece. And we are going to see what it will bring at auction. Yeah, I'm back. It's really fun up there. We're just on the banks of the rivers where they're coming in before the weir, and they're just stacked up in there. They're not particularly good eaters. They're Cyclops. How you doing, brother? Been a minute. In fact, I should talk to you on the phone later. I got a question or two for you. Wondering what happened to our buddy. Yeah, I don't know what it is. For some reason, though, this computer does not like my microscope camera. Terry, how are you doing, darling? Hey, she's a rich lady. Maybe I can get her to come into Ida's on Friday morning and bid on this beautiful hummingbird. I'm going to be auctioning that off on Friday, Terry. And all the funds are going to go to St. Jude's. Oh, Terry, I'm great, especially now that you're here. Make my day. Just got home from a nice long walk with my puppy down on the lake. And came in and said, I'll go up on stream for a quick minute and kind of try to get some people interested in coming into the auction on Friday, raise a little money for St. Jude's, celebrate my birthday. Thanks, Charles. I appreciate that. Yeah, that's where the auction is going to happen on Friday at about 9 o'clock, 9:30 in the morning. No, I have not done any new pouring videos, Orta. I might. Ida sent me what she thought was a pound of silver, but it turned out to be a pound of copper that was plated in silver. So, it's back. But I'm going to take that out to the silver shack and do some of these pours in copper. Oh, Steve, that was a long time ago. You're talking millennia ago. Well, when the thing came to me, that was the big tip-off, is it didn't say on it anywhere that it was silver, and it said a pound, and I weighed it, and it was 454 grams. Now, you don't weigh silver like that. It had a serial number on it, but it had no mint mark, so I didn't know who made it, so the serial number did me no good. But she wanted me to melt it down and make pours for her out of it, so I decided I'd just cut it anyways, and I cut it open, and it's copper in the middle. So I'm still going to make pours out of it. They're just going to be 99% copper with a tad bit of silver in the pour. But that'll be, I have never poured silver before, so that would, or copper before. So that will be an experience. And then, Charles, you've got your printer fixed now? Did I see you say something about that in chat yesterday? Charles has got the idea for a couple of nice molds for me that we've been working on, but then his printer took a crapola. Yeah, I poured both gold and silver, and believe me, they pour very differently. So I'm not sure what to expect. She won it. She just thought that she won a pound of silver. She won a pound of copper. Oh, there you go. I got you. Yeah, well, we'll wait on the resin printer. We want to have these molds be really nice so that when we're sending pours to Ida to give away, we got some nice stuff right up. Gina R., good afternoon. Dimebag, how are you? It's been a minute. But let's see. Anybody wants to come up? That is the link. Hey, Terry, if you come up on my stream, just think how jealous you'll make Sal and Rocky. Austrian, hey, buddy, how are you? We've got my latest pour design on the turntable there going around, and it's going up on auction on Friday on Ida Herring's channel at about 9:30 in the morning Eastern time. And the proceeds are going to St. Jude's Hospital. So if you want one of my pours and you think that this one is really pretty, come with deep pockets. A garden leave. You get time off from work for harvesting your garden? I'm not sure what a garden leave is. Austrian, I'm doing really good, my friend. Thank you for asking. Getting ready to celebrate my birthday on Friday. That's kind of why we're doing this auction. I'd like to see a couple of rolls of war nickels cast this way. You can even shoot them at me with a slingshot. Just let me, use a little protection. Thank you, Terry. I'm officially going to be ancient. Orta, it's got a $100 reserve, but I expect it's going to go for multiple times that. Interesting. So you are an independent contractor. Well, just for fun, I might start it at a buck and go, but it's still going to have $100 reserve. Well, absolutely, Charlie. I mean, you made some good stuff with that old school printer, but we want to have beautiful. I mean, particularly those projects that you and I have got going. We want to have beautiful molds for those because they're gonna be liked by everybody. HVAC, good afternoon, buddy. Oh, I know. Trying to do something that I can't do in StreamYards. There we go. Just wanted to pin that so in case anybody is interested in coming up, you're certainly welcome to. HVAC, good to see you, brother. I'm going to be auctioning this piece off on Friday morning after trivia in Ida's stream to raise some funds for St. Jude's. In fact, payment will go directly to St. Jude's. I'll venture, I won't tell your boss. They're not really doing a whole lot here today. I haven't done a live stream in forever. For a while there, I couldn't find the right place on StreamYards to start it from. But I just happened upon it. But I might try to do a few more. And like Orda was asking me earlier, I'm doing enough pouring. I could definitely tape some pouring and put some pouring videos out there. It's kind of exciting to see the fire and all that, but it's just like the same thing after the same thing after the same thing. I get bored with making them, honestly. I love pouring because that's putting it all together and everything is therapeutic to me, but I can't be taping all of that because I'm just there by myself and I don't know how to edit the stuff. I don't know how to put pieces together, blah, 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 blah. So making pouring videos is kind of just repetitive to me, but I know they are exciting. But I'd like to show the setups and all of that kind of stuff. But showing the setups doesn't do much good unless you have the finished piece in there to see what it's all about. Maybe I'll get somebody to teach me how to edit my clips. I could probably find somebody at the community college to do that. That'd be cool going in. Classroom full of 18-year-olds. Or to, lots of people, I've heard things like that through lots of different people. I have downloaded a handful of these softwares that, and I don't get through it. If I would did something out in the Poor Shack, yeah, it would definitely be on my iPhone. Actually, with my birthday this week, I'm hoping that my daughter sends me a new iPhone for my birthday. That new one just came out. It's supposed to have better cameras. And the one that I've got now, it's so old that if I don't leave it plugged in, the batteries go dead in about 2 hours. HVAC, I have tried that one before too. And when I get through it, I can't find the damn piece that I've worked on. I don't know where they go to. Charles, it can't go bad. I'm going to do my own cooking. Unless we go out to dinner up in Traverse City. But just fishing for some salmon will be fun. A couple of fights with a 20-pound salmon. This old man will be done. Well, I don't think I ever noticed where the save function was. I could not find any options on that. Well, Ida's will be live streamed. I don't know, Austrian, do you ever watch Ida Heron? I guess it would probably be late mornings for you, early afternoon. But she comes on at like 7:30 in the morning, my time. And she's on until 10 usually. We play trivia on there and she does giveaways. And her big thing is raising funds for St. Jude's. And so after the trivia game on Friday, we'll do this auction on this piece here. Well, that's kind of what I'm thinking, HVAC, is I need to be in that classroom full of 18-year-olds because they'll take pity on me and say, hey, Grandpa, let me show you how. America, Silver Patriot, how are you doing, brother? Been a minute. How you doing? Did you get them spiders out of your hair yet? Well, Ida goes live in the morning here. So, I mean, it's going to be late morning, early afternoon for you, I believe. You're what? 7:30, 8:30 in the evening now? But Ida probably mostly hits you during your work day. I have a little bit of an idea of how big the Atlantic Ocean is. But at any rate, I'm probably not going to stay on a whole lot longer. Just one more time. If you like this hummingbird, it's 48 grams. It is downright gorgeous. It's number one. I'm keeping the P for myself, but it is going to go on auction on Miss Ida Herring's morning show Friday morning as soon as we finish up trivia, and funds raised will go directly to St. Jude's. Yeah, I'm on my laptop right now, Bencher. Yeah, you're down in the metro area, aren't you? I'm probably going to be. I was talking to a friend of mine in Walled Lake the other day that I have not visited in many years. I need to get down that way. You're a pretty good rock skipper there, HVAC. I can't even skip one across my 10,000 acre lake. Yeah, that link that Charles just put up is exactly where the funds are. Oh, you're north of Grand Rapids. Okay. So you're even a little closer. Yeah, I was just talking to the people over at Cabernet earlier this morning, ordering my season pass. It's time to start getting the skis ready. Snow's coming. Venture, do you ever go to the coin shows in Grand Rapids? I've been to a couple of them down there that were pretty good. Hey, HVAC, keep them people comfortable. That's your job, brother. Well, you guys, I think I'm going to close this out now, but I appreciate everybody that came in and spent some time, whether it was a minute or the whole time. I do appreciate each and every one of you. And do something to support St. Jude's. It really is just for the kids. Peace out.